Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the show once again. Wanted to talk to you guys about numbers. What are the symbolic meanings of numbers? Well, there's a lot of meanings for a lot of numbers. I'll go ahead and briefly describe 1 through 9. They all have cards attached to them. Symbols, planets, stuff like that. Okay, I'll go ahead and read this. I got this from a website, so I'll go ahead and show you real quick what I'm talking about. Now, you see there it says number 1, the sun. Okay. It deals with strong will, positivity, and pure energy. The number 1 reflects new beginnings and purity. The symbolic meaning of number 1 is further clarified when we understand 1 represents both kinds of action, physical and mental. This combined with 1's urgency for new beginnings, we begin to see 1's recurring in our lives indicates a time to exert our natural forces, take action, and start a new venture. 1 encourages us, our action will be rewarded in kind. So when you see on your clock it says 1:11 or 1 o'clock, it's always good to think about purifying yourself. And it's always good to just do whatever you want. Anyways, number 2 deals with the moon, represents balance, contrast, and the opposite. Represents kindness, balance, tact, equalization, and duality. The number 2 reflects a quiet power of judgment and the need for planning. 2 beckons us to choose. The spiritual meaning of number 2 also deals with exchanges made with others, partnerships, both in harmony and rivalry, and communication. 2 urges us to, out of our indecision, calls us to unite with like minds and like ideals. 2 asks us to exert our natural flow of judgment to do what is best for our souls. Cool? And here's number 3. Mars represents magic, intuition, and advantage. The number 3 invokes expression, versatility, and pure joy of creativity. 3 is also a time identifier as it represents the past, present, and future. Consecutive 3s in your life may symbolize the need to express yourself creatively or consider your present directional path in relation to past events and future goals. 3 may also represent promising new adventures and assurance of cooperation from others whom you may require help. 3 typically symbolizes reward and success in most undertakings. The number 4, Mercury, represents stability, solidity, and endurance. The number deals with stability and invokes the grounded nature of all things. Consider the 4 seasons, 4 directions, 4 elements, all these amazingly powerful essences wrapped up in the nice square package of 4. 4 represents solidity, calmness, and home. A recurrence of 4 in your life may signify the need to get back to your roots, center yourself, or even plant to yourself. 4s also indicate a need for persistence and endurance. 5. Jupiter. The spiritual meaning of number 5 deals with travel, adventure, and motion. With the highs that come with these attributes, 5s also carry instability and unpredictability and radical changes. The spiritual meaning of 5 draws our attention to the wonder of life, and beckons us to appreciate the perception of chaos all around us. 5 has wild vibrations, primitive and erratic. When 5 continues to pop up in your life, be prepared for some action, like a trip. Remember, trips aren't all necessarily taken physically. Some of the best journeys are taken in the mind and spirit. 6. Venus represents tolerance. With Venus as its ruler, 6 represents harmony, balance, sincerity, love, and truth. 6 naturally reveals solutions for us in a calm, unfolding manner. We invoke the 6 when we need delicate diplomacy when dealing with sensitive matters. The spiritual meaning of number 6 also deals with enlightenment, specifically lighting our path in areas we require spiritual and mental balance. 6 is beckon us to administer compassion and consciously choose forgiveness in a situation. Number 7, Saturn. I like Saturn. 7s, like 3s, deal with magical forces. 7s deal with esoteric, scholarly aspects of magic. Representative of scholarly activities, mystery, and the focused search for esoteric meanings. 7 deals with the activation of an imagination and manifesting results in our lives through the use of conscious thought and awareness. Ruled by Saturn, 7 can represent impractical dreaming, but with a deeper understanding of the aspects of 7, you can quite deftly utilize this magical vibration to your own benefit. 8. Uranus. The symbolism backing number 8 deals largely with business success and wealth. This is due to the fact that 8 represents continuation, repetition, and cycles. Such elements are seen in arenas where success is obtained simply because of dogged determination and repetition. Also, matters of business and wealth largely depend on cycles to fulfill their manifestation. It's like the snowball analogy. As it continues to roll, it gets bigger with each revolution. 8 represents that kind of momentum. And finally, 9. Neptune. Spiritual influence. The spiritual meaning of number 9 brings us to the very height of vibrational frequencies in this number sequence. 9 represents attainment, satisfaction, accomplishment, and our success to achieve an influence in our circumstances. The spiritual meaning of the number 9 deals with intellectual power, inventiveness, influence over situations and things. 9 beseeches us to recognize our own internal attributes and extend these abilities out into the world to make a positive, influential difference. So, you've got your numbers with some meanings to them. I like to use these meanings. They seem pretty spot on. I might throw in another video about it later in the future, maybe 2012, after 2013 probably. If you've watched this video, now you're ready to watch my AI interpretation of my name, of how everyone's names are connected, and how artificial intelligence plays a role in that. Stay tuned. Don't be me. Play nice.